Hello everybody, I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Danrvdtree2000 on Xbox Live, and we'll welcome you to WWE Fastlane predictions. And if you've not seen my channel before, the way I do my predictions is the way WWE has booked to win, aka the people that I think is going to win, and my own personal opinion, which is the WWE superstars that I want to win. And starting things off is the match that was made on SmackDown Live this past Tuesday night. It will be Naomi teaming up with Becky Lynch to take on Natalya and Carmella. And let's just hope that Carmella doesn't get too injured in this matchup, because I'm going to make a prediction about her later on in the predictions, and which I repeat over and over and over. But this time I think it might actually happen. So, who do I think is going to win? I think it'll be Naomi and Becky Lynch. Who do I want to win? I want Naomi and Becky Lynch to win. It's a pretty easy choice to me. I don't think that Carmella and Natalya will win this one, because I think that Carmella will have some better luck later on in the night by doing something that everyone wishes she would just do already. So, with that being said, pretty easy predictions for me from this one. Not really that much to say about it, apart from I don't really think it's going to be that good of a match. But anyway, speaking of matches, let's go to the next one. Well, last week, we had Shinsuke Nakamura do over Aiden English by attack while taking him on in a singles match and beating him, and in the process damaging his throat, I think, with the Kinshasa, boom, across the face. And because of that, Rusev is like, I don't really appreciate you taking out my best friend and his gorgeous voice. I want a match with you at Fastlane. What a weird way to set up a match. But there we have it. We have Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura at Fastlane. Who do I think is going to win? Shinsuke Nakamura! Who do I want to win? Shinsuke Nakamura! As much as I love Rusev Day! I don't think that Rusev's going to win this match. Besides, the Royal Rumble winner, Shinsuke Nakamura, for 2018, he has to win to build up momentum for WrestleMania. And depending on who the champion is, oh man, that's going to be a tough choice. But I'll get to that later on. But again, another easy choice, and not much to say about this one. It's just that both the Money in the Bank winner and the Royal Rumble winner is not exactly getting the best of matches. But I'll go on to the next match anyway. It's their first championship belt of the night as the United States champion, Bobby Roode. The glorious one, Bobby Roode, will defend his title against the 13-time world champion, or is it 14-time? I can't remember. Randy Orton. Who do I think is going to win? Randy Orton. Who do I want to win? Bobby Roode. The reason I think Randy Orton is due to the fact that he's never won the United States Championship, which surprises me, and why he hasn't until now. But what do I think is going to happen is also a little bit add-on to this, where Jinder Mahal has gotten himself involved. Somehow, that's what's going to happen, is that either Randy Orton will win the match due to a distraction, or Bobby Roode will end up getting disqualified and still the champion, not because of him actually getting himself disqualified, but due to the interference from Jinder Mahal, leading up to WrestleMania being a triple threat match for the United States Championship. I can book these, and so can many other people, which Sadly, I'm no longer going to name any names because of their trouble they have been in as of late. Wink. But seriously, again, not much to go on apart from the fact that they could have chose gender. They didn't. They went with Randy. I don't know. It's two of my favourite superstars in the current day roster going at it for the United States Championship. Again, Fastlane doesn't look like it's going to be that interesting because we've just gotten over a really good Elimination Chamber and a really good Royal Rumble. This may be the first type of pay-per-views by the looks of the card, but that's not their fault. It's because they haven't got that many people on SmackDown Live that are really good, talented veterans that they can rely on and even newcomers that they can rely on compared to Monday Night Raw. But nonetheless, the next match should be interesting, I hope. Well, the next championship matches right now as the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte takes on Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott's first pay-per-view match is for the WWE Championship. Although I wouldn't really count the Royal Rumble, I should say, first ever pay-per-view match in which she's in a singles match representing the main roster. There you go. And for all those people that put, no, she was in this and blah blah blah. But yeah, if she gets, this is their first proper championship match for as long as I can remember. Again, didn't watch NXT, and I ain't gonna want to. Watched it a couple of times, so I can't say I never had. So, Ruby Riott may have been on NXT. I don't know. Her first championship match, who do I think is going to win? Charlotte. And again, who do I want to win? Charlotte. It's been all on the left-hand side, I know, but I don't think it's going to be Ruby Riott's time. But if there was to be a new champion, they can twist it like, Ruby Riott loses the match, but the Riott Squad come in and beat up Charlotte after the match. And you know what music hits after that? F-A-B-O-U-L. You know the rest. Down comes Carmella. She cashes in the Money in the Bank successfully this time, without no shenanigans, and just goes 1, 2, 3, new champ. Please let that happen. It will at least give Charlotte a chance to go, you took advantage of a Downs champion on SmackDown Live and talked to her saying, she could be telling her, I told you I was going to become champion, and all that stuff, Carmella can be like that, and, Charlotte can come down and say, you took advantage of me, but let's see how well you do against me at my best, 100%. I challenge you to a match at WrestleMania. Boom! There it is. Easy. Again, I could book this. It may not happen, it'll just end up being Charlotte going to WrestleMania anyway, and either facing Asuka or somebody. Either way, we ain't gonna see a SmackDown vs. Raw match at WrestleMania. But speaking of SmackDown Live, let's carry on with Fastlane, and let's go to the next match. We are on the road to WrestleMania, and every title is on the line at Fastlane. So we may be looking at new champions galore when it comes to WrestleMania. And speaking of new, the New Day Rocks. New Day Rocks as 2 of the 3 members of the New Day. Will it be Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods? Will it be Kofi Kingston and Big E? Will it be Big E and Xavier Woods? We don't know. Either way, I think they're going to win. Who do I want to win? I actually want the Usos to win this time. Again, my picks are on the left-hand side, but it's kind of been backwards and forwards between the Usos and the New Day. However, I think also that maybe it's possibly that the Bludgeon Brothers are going to destroy them both. There ain't gonna be a championship match, and the Bludgeon Brothers will come down and destroy them both, stopping a very good match from happening. Or they will have a very good match, really good build-up, good spots everywhere, and it still gets ruined by the Bludgeon Brothers of Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Possibly. But at the end of it all, I would want the Usos to be walking into WrestleMania as the tag team champions. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think it'll be the New Day walking into WrestleMania as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And it'll just be the rematch at WrestleMania. Just so that the New Day can have their moment in the sunshine. And instead of having a heel team coming down to WrestleMania as the tag champs, have a really good fancy entrance as the, pancakes and bootios and God knows what else. And, these are real. I want some. I wish I could have got some when I was in America. Never got a chance to do it. But America is a good place to hold a pay-per-view like WrestleMania, and United Kingdom isn't. But I'll get to the road of that. Fastlane road, that is. Next match! Well, look who managed to worm his way into the Fatal 5-Way match at which is now a 6-pack challenge, and that's John Cena. Do I think he's going to win and become the 17-time world champion? Possibly, but no. I think they're doing this whole Cena ain't going to make it to WrestleMania situation. I think it will still continue to be like that, and he will have to find a different opponent at WrestleMania, and it'll be just someone bragging that John Cena ain't got an opponent, and whether it be some SmackDown or Raw, or maybe even neither, and it'll be someone random that returns to take on John Cena at WrestleMania to say, I tell you what, I'm here. And I just got to WWE. I want to set my career to be one of the best. Or just as good as you, John. And I'll tell you what. I'll let you face me at WrestleMania. If you put your career on the line. And because John Cena has no other choice. And it's the only way to get into WrestleMania. He will accept. So there you go. If it turns out to be The Undertaker, then it turns out to be The Undertaker. I don't think he's going to win here. But who do I think is going to win? See, I don't really want to bet against AJ Styles, so I think it'll be AJ Styles, and we will get, hopefully, one of the longest matches at WrestleMania between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania. What will happen to Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens? Well, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, I think they've still got their beef with Shane McMahon, so something will happen there. Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Throw them in there, if it happens. So yeah, as I was saying, I think the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, they'll be taking on Shane McMahon somehow with maybe, something where all they will implode and they will face each other. But with that being said, I actually want either Sami Zayn or Kevin Owens to win this match. Because again, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, that would be a great match. I also know that Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn have had a great match in the past too. That is also top notch. I mean, they faced each other in the past. If they can go for 15-20 minutes in the ring, they could pull off a lot of great matches, especially as the WWE Champion is Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens, not so much. Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke Nakamura will be a good match, but to only go maybe 10, 15 minutes. But the rest I don't really see as good main event status. As long as the WWE Championship match, whether it be Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke Nakamura, John Cena versus Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura, Dolph Ziggler versus Shinsuke Nakamura, Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke Nakamura, or Baron Corbin versus Shinsuke Nakamura, I'd like to say it better be at least second from last. Not the mid-card, not the beginning of the card. And obviously, you know, we're gonna get fucking sore throats after booing the hell out of Roman Reigns when he defeats Brock Lesnar for the Universal title at WrestleMania. Just like I'm losing my voice right now through making these predictions. We're gonna have a good WrestleMania. So, a bit like Elimination Chamber. It'll start off good, the middle will be like, and then it'll go at the end because Roman wins once again, lol. That's all it'll be. Roman wins, lol. It'll be the Royal Rumble 2015 or 14 all over again. 14, 15, one of those two. Oh, God. But, you know, what can we do? But yeah, that's my Fastlane predictions. WrestleMania predictions will be later on, after I give you the reactions to WWE Fastlane. And until I can give you the reactions to WWE Fastlane, I'm Danrvdtree2000, also known as Danrvdtree2000 on Xbox Live, saying until WWE Fastlane's reactions, bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to watch the previous video, click on the video on the left. But if you want to watch the playlist, then click on the video on the right. Also, feel free to click subscribe by clicking on the Master Chief icon on the top.